Hi everyone, it's Cindy. I am here to share my project with you. It's a coffee table book called Topics in Special Education. The technology I used for this project was the Cricket. Oh, I can barely lift it up, it's so big. The iPad, which you can't see because I'm videotaping on it, and also I used the search engine Bing to get images for my album. I think that the iPad is a wonderful tool for all people in general, but I think it's especially helpful for students with disabilities. You can get lots of apps for it. The search engine can help look up pretty much anything under the sun. Of course, the caution is to make sure that the content is really what you want them to be seeing, because you can plug in one thing and get something totally different. A quick story here in the last 4 seconds is my son, who is 20, came into the room and said, "Mom, welcome back to 1992. That's him when he was 4, and so I figured the Cricket probably wasn't the best form of technology. So we're going to leave that out. Moving right along, my scrapbook, Topics in Special Education. I really enjoy doing this project, mainly because many of these images were my own students. And so I'm now in administration, and I still get to go to all of our campuses, and I'm very in touch with what our teachers do. But many people in administration aren't. They're in HR, IT, payroll. And so I really wanted to have a coffee table book that they could look through just to remind them when they're on their break why it is they show up every day. The law, we're starting out with the law here. I pretty much did pictures and then put in little topics. Pictured a little girl and it says include me, and then there's a law that goes right along with that. Challenge me, etc. Teach me. My favorite page is the inclusion education page. And my favorite picture of the entire book is this one right down here. These 4 students are digging in the dirt. We were gardening. They were my students. And this caption says, "I will lose my DD label next year." And this caption down here says, "So will I." And both of these children were in my class, and when they were reevaluated when they went to kindergarten, they lost their label, and they're now gen ed kids, which I think is so important. We need to, if they were in self-contained, maybe they wouldn't have been as challenged as they were in my class. Also, another one that I really love is this one right here. It says, "My brother has a disability and I need to see people who look and act like him." And he's in kindergarten there, and she's going into kindergarten there next year. He'll be in 1st grade. Moving right along, Common Core. I thought this page would be blank. It was actually the one that I found the most when I was searching through Bing. And Common Core, because I teach the little guys, I've always been in preschool, so Common Core is very new to me. I've enjoyed learning a lot about that in class. And the higher level thinking, the deeper, I think it's great. We're going to have some challenges to get this across for some of our kids with disabilities, but we can do it because we are going to use collaboration. Collaboration, all of our therapists kind of work in the classrooms with us anyway, so we've always learned to collaborate because they're there. However, the co-teaching model I have up here, the different models, I think that it's really important for us to use a variety of different models of co-teaching. Behavior. I feel as if I've been pretty strong as a behavior management teacher, and I think that it's one of the most important things we need to do as teachers, because if you can't behave, one of these says, if I can't behave, I can't learn. And we have to get that under control first, and we have to modify. We need to use visuals. We've got to support our kids. And another thing, we can't expect that they come to school knowing what they should be doing. They come from different cultures, they come from different backgrounds, and so we as teachers need to be very explicit in what it is we expect and what it looks like for our kids. Last but not least, our social skills. Once again, social skills for children with disabilities, for all children. You don't know what is expected at home, and so it's our job, I believe, to teach those social skills, and especially if we're going to have a cooperative learning environment in our classroom, both the special needs students and the typically developing students need to know how to behave and how to be accepting as a group. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I've loved the class. See you later. Bye.